It is 7 a.m. on October 2nd. I am racing my third solo Hyrox race tomorrow, and I get a lot of questions about what my carb load typically looks like. My goal is to eat about 500 grams of carbs today. Some may say that's a lot, but this is what works for my body. I've calculated it to my body weight, and I also calculated that using the time I'm going to assume it's going to take take me to do the race. And we are starting things off with a matcha in bed, and I am just gonna sit in here and enjoy the sunrise, and then I'm probably gonna pop out onto my terrace and do a cold plunge. This is the current vibe. Like, who would want to leave this room? Not me. I'm staying here. I am rotting. Okay, I just got out of the cold plunge and showered, so we are on to meal number 1. I am having protein pancakes with berries and maple syrup. So this is about roughly 119 grams of carbs. I'm getting 53 grams of carbs just out of the maple syrup. I measured out a quarter of a cup. I know that sounds like a lot, but food is fuel. My body needs the carbs, and I race tomorrow, so I really don't care. I usually have these pancakes like every day. Just the portion is cut in half. Here, I'll show you. Doesn't that look so good? I haven't put the maple syrup on yet, but I'm gonna put it on and eat it. Yeah, you know what? That's actually not that much maple syrup. I actually might even put more on just to get more carbs. Listen, no one can argue with me about this. I genuinely believe that carb loading is one of the best parts about racing, because like you're so locked into your diet for so long, and I'm just like craving some bad food. This isn't even bad. This isn't even that bad. Like, you got what I'm trying to say. Guess what? I'm eating again. Okay, so we are going to have 2 water bottles on the go today. I just have my Morton bottle that is about, Rex, why are you crying? It's about 750 milliliters. I will be chugging this throughout the day. And then I'm going to be throwing some Element electrolytes into this bottle. These have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. If you think that regular water is enough, it's not, okay? And also stop being so fucking scared of salt. Salt is what keeps your body going. You need salt. Maybe keeping it simple. I'm just gonna do, what the fuck is it? All right, we're gonna have a plain bagel, friends. And this has 43 grams of carbs in one of them. Yay. I'm gonna toss that shit in the toaster. I'm just gonna have it with butter. Excuse that noise, my water filter's been making that noise and I don't know what it is. Okay, so that's butter in there. These away. I'm like, why am I having hot flashes? Am I nervous? Am I getting sick? I feel like taper week is so fucking scary because you're just like paranoid about everything. Or maybe I'm just fucking paranoid about everything. I don't know. These electrolytes and shake these up. Now, these do taste a little salty if you don't dilute them in enough water, but I honestly fucking love it. Once I got used to it, I'm like, this is one of my favorite things to have, and this is a pretty big bottle. All right, next, we're gonna have an apple. You know why? Apples are high in carbs. I think I already said that. Okay. Patiently wait here for my bagel. I'm feeling really good for tomorrow. Like, I'm not too nervous. Sometimes when the nerves hit me, it's really hard for me to eat day of the race. So I have some drink mixes that I'm gonna use. I already tested this because we don't do anything new on race day, but I'm gonna be using the Morton drink mix. It's pretty good. It's got 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is great. I'm not gonna drink coffee the day of the race. I'm just gonna use this. It's got 80 grams of carbs, 320 calories, and 37 grams of sugar. It's so funny because you have like the fitness influencers who are like, sugar and carbs are bad for you, and then you have endurance athletes being like, where the fuck is the sugar and the carbs? Like, this is, I may as well drink a can of Coca-Cola, but I'm not going to because the carbonation is not gonna sit well. This is just, think of this as clean pop, kind of. On top of that, during the race, I'll have my gels. One of these is caffeinated, one of these isn't. They each have 30 grams of carbs, and the caffeinated one is 100 milligrams of caffeine. I was using the goo, and I do prefer the texture of the goo because I find it's a little thicker. These ones these ones, the texture is more like Jell-O, and I've never liked Jell-O. Something about the texture throws me off. I never liked it as a kid, and like when I went to like parties in high school, if there was Jell-O shots, I'm like, not for me. So this might be a little yucky for me to get down during the race, but I find the texture of this goes over better on a dry mouth. Like, no one prepares you for how dry your mouth gets when you're racing. When I was in Miami, my bagel's ready. When I was in Miami, my mouth was like the fucking Sahara Desert. It was disgusting. Cause think about like, you're in a venue, they're blasting AC. My last training session, I tried to do it almost without water just to like get that feel for dry mouth again. Okay, let's butter this motherfucker. Can't believe I'm already eating again. Like I'm still full from before. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter on this guy. So I'm gonna eat this. This should put me at like almost 200 grams of carbs for the day, something like that. I'm not fully sure. I gotta double check. And that's not enough. I would like to hit 500. So I'm going out to an Italian restaurant later, but before I go to that Italian restaurant, I should probably eat again. I'm also gonna have, so there's an uncaffeinated Morton drink mix, like the one I just showed you guys. And that one again, same thing, it's like got the carbs and everything, just without the caffeine. So I'm actually probably gonna have that before bed. It's crazy. When I say the number 500, I've had people be like, oh, that's not that bad. Like you'll hit that. Like it's actually really hard to hit. Like I get so fucking full. Even that number, I'm like, hey, this is like, it's a little difficult. I'm thoroughly enjoying this whole, okay, come up. I'm thoroughly enjoying this whole sitting and doing nothing thing. Like, ooh, say hi to the camera. This has been so nice because I'm an online fitness coach. I still have some in-person clients. So, sorry, the TV is really loud. So between in-person and online, I like never really have days where I get to do nothing. And like even on the weekend, there's always something going on. And I've been so busy this summer between like training and events. Sitting down and doing nothing is so nice for me right now. Okay, so we're gonna eat our bagel. And I am going to watch, it's a new sequel to oh my god, I can't even talk, to Dexter. I don't know if you guys watch Dexter, if any of you watch Dexter, but it's like one of my favorite shows. So this is where I'm at right now. Okay, I'm gonna be watching this. And Rex is obviously joining me for a good couch rot because that's what we love to do together. And then I will be eating that. Okay, you guessed it. I'm eating again. Guys, I'm like actually full and I really don't want to, but I am nowhere near where I need to be for my carbs right now. So we are going in with a chocolate croissant and this is 34 grams of carbs, and I'm gonna warm it up into the microwave so that all the chocolate's melting. Just in here, let's do 10 seconds, which should be sufficient. Okay, I'm gonna eat it with a knife and a fork. I fucking hate doing things with my hands. I just feel dirty. Guys, I'm starting to get nervous, and I think because I'm getting nervous, that's why like I'm actually having a hard time like hitting my food right now. Like I eat so much because of training. That's actually probably why my appetite is suppressed, because we're tapering. Okay, let me grab this. Let's see how she feels. Feels nice and warm. Okay. Oh my god, this is like, I feel like this is not gonna go down easy. Oh my god, I have the knife upside down. Okay. I feel like this is not gonna go down easy. Like, I don't want to keep eating. That's actually really good. All right, we're at, I think I'm getting close to 300 grams of carbs, which is really good because it's 1 p.m. I will see you guys back again when I go to eat again. I am back and I'm eating again, kind of, not really. I'm actually gonna go in with some orange juice because in 1 cup of orange juice, you get 28 grams of carbs. So I'm actually scaling it into just like a bigger cup to get like a general idea of what I've been doing, because so many people raw dog their carb load. Dude, track that shit. Track it, because you have no idea what you're actually getting in. You might think that like 1 pizza or pasta at night before your race was so many carbs, and you might only be getting like 80 grams, and maybe your body needs 300, 400, 500, 600, whatever it is. Scale that shit. Stop raw dogging it like you let your man raw dog. Ooh. This is literally like one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever done, is scaling out orange juice. I never thought I would see the day. So I am gonna put in about that's a lot. That is 521 grams. I don't know what that is in milliliters, but I'm gonna ask ChatGPT and get back to you. Apparently that's 520 milliliters according to my dad. Do I sound like an idiot?
Yep.
Okay, well, I don't know how many grams of carbs are in that, so I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is a no jack shit.
Okay, so it's actually telling me on the bottle. Okay, so this is 60 grams of carbs right here. This is such an easy carb hack if you are having trouble getting food down, especially on race day. I find a lot of people who race for the first time underestimate how they're gonna be feeling, and you think you're gonna be able to eat that day and then you can't. So this is a really good hack. Whether you are racing Hyrox, doing a half marathon, or doing a full marathon, orange juice is a really great go-to.
Another really good hack is having your dad come over and clean your barbecue.
Yeah, my dad's cleaning my barbecue right now for me. I'm eating again. Okay, so I was too lazy to cook. I just went across the street to a coffee shop to get a bacon breakfast sandwich. It is on an English muffin, so it's got about 30 grams of carbs. I'm no longer going to the Italian restaurant for dinner. Bunch of people in my friend group are sick, and we are all so fucking paranoid because everyone's worked so hard for this race. So we're all carb loading alone. One of my good friends is staying over tonight, so we're just gonna order some pizza and some pasta and just eat it on the couch and continue running. Right now, I am at about 309 grams of carbs for the day, and it is 3 p.m. and I'm gonna continue sitting my ass down on the couch after I eat this. Okay, we are on to the pasta now. This is for tomorrow. Are you excited?
Yeah, it's ready.
Did you get it ready?
It's been ready.
Okay, let's see. Look at what. Yay! Carb load!
High rush. I see hot. Does this cure mental pain or spiraling? Just sprayed on my head. Your problem's gone.
We need to flip this. Okay. The pasta we're eating is like mediocre at best.
I love penne with butter. Whatever we're carb loading, I'm carb loading to spectate.
Okay, so the final thing I had was my Morton drink mix, which is 80 grams of carbs. I hit about 530 grams and it's 9 p.m. and we are off to bed. Good night.